Hello and welcome. Welcome to what is going to be, hopefully, one of the most fun Football Manager events I've ever played in. This is the league. This is a creation that's been sort of born from Zealand's brain, essentially. And he has got together 20 different content creators to do one season of this massive FM tournament. Tonight, we are drafting our teams from a whole bunch of leagues. It's going to take an awful long time. I'm kind of dreading how long this is going to take because I am, as you can see, in a bit of a vest here tonight. Orlando Magic representing the Magic tonight. It is absolutely roasting here in the UK at the moment. It is so hot, and so obviously you can't have the windows open or the fan on because obviously that makes tons of noise and stuff like that. So here I am, sweating my balls off right now, and we're going to be sweating our balls off for a long time. We've got to pick 25 players tonight, and everyone's got to do that all one at a time in a big draft system. So it's going to take a long time to get through all of this. So we'll see how things go. The one bad thing about this streaming setup, actually, because I've not streamed for a long time really, is my arm here is like directly in the way of my second screen, so I can't see half the stuff that's on there. Who am I going to go for first? I'll be honest, it's going to just be a case of hope I get the first pick and pray, and then it's just a case of pick whoever's best and hope for the best. If we get 20th pick, we're screwed basically, aren't we? And that kind of thing. So we'll see. I don't know. It's going to be interesting who we go for. It's just who's available essentially, and we are using the default Football Manager database as well. So you say Lamine Yamal, go for him. He's crap in Football Manager to start off with. He's obviously high potential, but his current ability is not great. And we're only playing for one season, so we've got to bear that in mind essentially as well. Got your Desmond Bain jersey already, I see. Paolo Banchero, actually, this one, to be fair, up the P5. Hello, everyone. Also, as part of this, my chat is so small. I need to find a way to make this chat a whole lot bigger so I can see all of you guys and what you're saying as well. But it's good to have you all here. Thank you for joining me this evening. I thought because now I scheduled this stream to start at 6:15, knowing that historically Zealand is very relaxed when it comes to timings, essentially. Thinking, 6:15, everyone's going to be in the lobby. I've literally just now went live, joined the lobby because it only just went up a couple minutes ago. Tom, I just became a member. Hey, you love to see it, man. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much for joining and good to have you here. So whilst that's all happening, I think what we do here is we build our teaming kits here. Now, this is not a democracy. The name already is going to be Lincoln Athletic. Lincoln Athletic because me and my friends, when we used to play pro clubs on FIFA back in the day, Lincoln Athletic was our team name because the character limit was too long. We couldn't have Lincoln Athletic. It stopped at the C, so we had Lincoln Athletic. So there we go. We are just calling ourselves Lincoln Athletic tonight. But, I guess custom logo maybe, import my own. Oh, geez, I don't know where my stuff's saved. All right, we'll ignore the logo for now. Or will we? I don't know. I need nicknames, stadium name ideas, please, and I need colours for the shirts and things like that. So if you could please provide that in the chat, that would be lovely. Do Plymouth City FC? No, we're not doing Plymouth FC. It's Lincoln Athletic. We love to see it. Get Ronaldo, get Mbappe. Well, if we get first pick, we might actually end up getting Mbappe, but we'll work it all out. As I'm burping away. I ate food before this as well, rapidly ate some food, so I'm all over the place really, to be fair. I mean, the draft was meant to start about 20 minutes ago, but we've only just joined the server and people are going to take time connecting and things like that, so... home red, away blue for the Magic, surely. Stadium should be called Tom's Dungeon. I mean, that seems a bit sinister. Eastleigh Park Stadium, black and yellow like a bumblebee. Baby pink and forest green. I tell you what, purple is an underrated kit. Purple is an underrated kit. I don't think Tom's Dungeon is tough as a name, if I'm honest with you here. Super original, how about red and white? I mean, that'd be quite good. Purple and gold would be nice. Purple and yellow like the Lakers. Wembley Stadium. You can't actually have it as real stadiums. If I put Sincil Bank, for example. Maybe I can have Sincil Bank. Okay. You can't have real club names then. That's what it is. Who knows? Or if I put LNER Stadium. LNER Stadium, because that's Lincoln Stadium. Oh, it does let you press... Okay, look. We'll ignore that. Tomboys for the nickname. I think is a good one. Let's go Tomboys. The Tomboys. There we go. Is it apostrophe yet? Tomboys? I feel like I should know my grammar better than that. I don't know. York's Lincoln Stadium's also LNER as well. They both sponsor them, to be fair. Tom's Poo Poo Arena. Great humour here in the chat. Great humour, everyone. I like Tom's Kitchen. I like Tom's Kitchen, I'll be honest, as a stadium name. That's quite good. We're cooking up some mean tactics. New Tom for this... Oh, game saving. Okay, that's all right. Tommy Hilfiger Stadium. No apostrophe. I don't think it was apostrophe. I always panic a little bit. It's not possessive, is it? Now I'm just panicking. I'm saying things, aren't I? I don't know. Purple and gold. I agree on the kit, purple and gold. How do we change... Oh, advanced. Here we go. Home kit. We want the kit style. Oh, my word. Chat, what kit style? Let me just change the colours. For like a purple and a... That's close enough to gold, isn't it? Maybe, but I might swap those around. I want purple to be the primary colour. I don't actually like the gold. What about purple and black? Is that any... Oh, but change that to be black. Change that to be purple. Outline colour. I don't know, white. Just have white. Which one goes hard? Which one goes hard here? Stripes like Madrid low-key kit. Hoops. Oh, I do like hoops, to be fair. Hoops are quite good. And I caused a bit of a stir on Twitter earlier by saying that I love Reading's new shirts. Oh, we're now being hurried up to finish making our team. We're being hurried up to make our team. I'll be honest, this one feels cool to me. I like that. And then we'll just change to purple shorts and purple socks and purple and purple. That feels cool to me. Oh, nice one, big lad. Ooh. On the away kit, let's go for... Is that the away kit still? Oh, that's home kit. Away kit. We want something a bit more inspiring than that, don't we? Let's go for proper hoops on the away kit, shall we? And we'll make this one really outrageous of like this blue. That blue's quite nice, actually. But when you pair it with a green, it looks quite silly, doesn't it? And we'll have blue and... Wait, that's not even gone blue. Blue. And then that green as well for the shorts. Change those shorts. We'll have those go striped downwards as well. And then for our socks, we'll have white. I reckon socks just white. You know, really throw them off the scent a little bit. Can we change... Yeah, that'll do, won't it? Blue. Okay, they're the kits then. I do apologise, that was quite rushed. But we are being rushed through here now as well. I'm being atted in the chat. Tom's Kitchen. I'm panicking. There we go. Confirm. I press confirm. Right. Oh my word, look at this. Look who's here then. So, Zealand is here. Stans is here. I believe he is more FIFA based, if I remember correctly. Manny is here. You'll have to see it. Second yellow card. Musterman. Kurt is another FIFA guy, as is Nick RTFM, although he has played a lot of Football Manager stuff recently, hasn't he? We didn't even change our logo, did we? You hate to see it, now I think about it. Kev's here. Plates is here. Jack's here. Luke is here. Zims is here. Crew is here. Mono is here. Big Robbo is here. Arteray's here. Tom Stokes is here. He is a FIFA guy as well. I'm here. And then Oscar-winning Bong Joon-ho. That is Mackwell all over, isn't it? I don't have to. That is just Mackwell all over, isn't it? Oh my word. Well, I guess we now got to wait for this to. If I press begin draft, then I'm not being told off, am I? So let's go and say hello to who's in the chat then, shall we? Currently in the chat, Jack, Kev, and Manny are in there. Let's see what they've got to say, shall we? And have a quick word with them, shall we? Hello, fellas.
Hello. Oh, wait. Is something happening? My skin's changing in Football Manager.
Sorry for the formalities. I'm just ready to get down to business and draft Mbappe with my first pick.
You're getting your 40th pick. Are you guys? Is it on changing skin for you guys too, or is that just my game?
I think it's just your game. I've not got it on mine.
That's concerning.
I mean, you're perhaps the first inevitable crash. Because obviously with 20 people,
Well, my PC does like these little disconnects, but like obviously I've just been in a call with you, and it's quite evident I didn't completely disconnect.
I think the idea of having 20 people here is mental. I'm not sure if FM even tested it with 20 people, let alone.
Definitely not. I've been disconnected.
Surely Zealand's tested it with 20 people.
Right.
Because it would be insane for him not to.
Well.
I was going exactly how I thought it would be.
Yeah, I was not expecting us. I thought, 6:15 we might be starting to begin things, but.
He's still creating a profile, Zealand.
I've got to make it look good.
Oh my gosh.
He's atting all of us to say, hurry up here.
I'm in
Well,
genuine
I've
shock.
just lagged out. If we can get start getting the picks done quickly before my instep blips.
This is just timing. It used to be black man timing. That's just timing.
Well, while we're waiting, how is everyone? Have you all had lovely days?
Great day.
All the better for hearing your voice, Tom.
Oh, good. I'm glad about that. Yeah, I've missed you, Kev, actually. I've not spoken to you for a while. Oh, you're not too far from me, actually, if you're in Skegness.
I've left Skegness now.
Oh, that's a real shame.
I'm back home now. Yeah, I had my 4 days in Skegness. I've done my time. I'm now out.
How did you find it? You go to the slots, go to the beach?
Yeah, a little bit of that. Lots of 2p machines. I tell you what, I won a rubber duck on a 2p machine. I had some fish and chips, and then we came home.
I mean, it sounds like the full Skegness experience there, actually.
Yeah, it was very hot.
Did you go to Butlins?
I didn't go to Butlins. I was at a Haven caravan park, so almost not quite Butlins level.
Bad memories of that for me.
I
nearly drowned at Haven Park.
Well, now I'm concerned that I was the only person in the pool yesterday with no lifeguard.
Oh god.
This could have happened to me.
Well, I mean, can you swim?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't swim at that point.
Oh, don't go in the pool then. That's my.
Yeah. What point have you got in the
up to
pool?
you know the slide, the big purple slide that swirls around.
Yeah.
Somehow I got to the top of the stairs for that, and I just didn't think about going back down. I thought I looked like too much of a wuss. So this was when I was like 8 or 9 or something. So I just went anywhere, and I just remember being pulled out by the lifeguard.
Do I look like a wuss or do I die? It's a quite tough dilemma, to be fair.
Yeah, I know what I chose, and I stuck with it. Did the walk of shame out as well next to the lifeguard, but it's cool.
No, I think it's like
character
it's character building, but also it's a cool story to tell at school. I think it's kind of cool story to tell at school. I don't know.
That's not a walk of shame. The walk of shame is what I had to do at the Alton Towers water park with my daughter, who got halfway down the water slide, decided she didn't like it, and we had to walk across the gravel to get back to the main part of the pool because she got out halfway down the slide. That was a fun experience.
How did you get out halfway down the slide?
There's like a slide. There's one of the slides there. It's got like a bit in the middle that's like a little mini pool, and then you kind of jump down the next bit again. And she's like, "Well, I'm not going any further." So we had to call over the lifeguard, basically be dragged up out of the pool, and then walk across the gravel with everybody watching us. That was fun.
Were you ridiculed by all the other kids?
Yeah. Yeah, and I can't stand being ridiculed by the other kids.
No,
Someone doing like the Nelson from Simpsons.
Clearly, it was quite a traumatic moment for Kevin. It must have been the Nelson.
Yeah.
No, I was never a fan of like rides or roller coasters as a kid. I always avoided them. I remember we went to on a year 7 trip, went to Pleasure Island in Cleethorpes, I think it was at the time. And like everyone's going on these roller coasters, and I'm like, I'm really hungry actually. Instead, I need to go and like get some food. I just did not want to go on this thing, even though it's like a little wooden coaster. I was just terrified.
You're a coward.
I was, to be fair. In fact, the worst one was we'd been on a holiday to I think it was one of the American theme parks in Orlando, and they had like a 3D, 4D experience kind of thing there. But it was like snakes jumping out the screen in your face, and like rats running up your legs kind of thing with like the air in the chairs or something like that. So it terrified me at the time because I was quite small. So after that point, I was terrified of like the 4D, 3D kind of things. And I remember going to one of these theme parks as well, another school trip, end of year sort of thing, and they did Happy Feet in 4D, and it was raining, it was absolutely pissing it down, so everyone just went into this Happy Feet thing, and I was there not putting my 3D glasses on because I was like, what if like this penguin jumps in my face? I'm going to shit myself.
You're a silly goose, TomFM.
Yeah, well, I had it was tough. It was tough growing up as a in the 3D era.
I think I should probably start it before somebody else gets kicked again.
That's ambitious.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I mean, if we're in, if people get kicked out, disconnected, I think it's their fault.
Can you reconnect in draft mode?
We're gonna find out, but there's really nothing we can do about that right now.
That's fine. My chat's saying we might be able to, so.
Chat never lie.
Well, we're in. You have 5 minutes for shortlists and getting everything up.
Okay, I need to focus up. All right, I've muted them all now, chat. I couldn't believe none of them reacted at all to my Happy Feet story there. I told them my Happy Feet story. That was quite traumatizing, actually, and not a single one of them reacted. It was just silence. Oh well, doesn't matter. Okay, chat, we have 5 minutes to shortlist players. The draft pool for this then. Essentially, we are picking. In fact, there's a list here. If I can find it somewhere on here in Discord rules. So we've got to pick from. We've got $625 million. £500 million then. That doesn't quite add up to me. 25 players. Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, Bundesliga, Ligue 1, Eredivisie, Turkish Superliga, Portuguese League, Brazil, and Saudi. So they're all the leagues we can draft from to build our squads, essentially. And actually, 500 million does not go a long way. If we got Mbappe, for example, if we had first pick and we picked Mbappe, that is 20% of our budget gone. And we've got to pick 25 players. So we've got to be a bit careful with this. I would start shortlisting players and things like that. But I'll be honest with you, there are 19 other people drafting in this. 19 other people. If we get 20th pick, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. The best player we can then hope for is like Son, maybe, At which point we're absolutely stuffed. So at that point we have to kind of go on vibes. Basically, this is just going to be impossible to do and plan for. I think we just have to go on the fly. I've not thought of formation or tactic or anything yet on the grounds that we just don't know who we're going to get. We just don't know who we're going to get, are we? So I'm just not planning on doing anything. The budget, though, has caught me off guard. I read it as £625 previously, but it's dollars, and that maybe converts to 500 million. So we will work that out at some point, won't we, I suppose? Big up yourself. I mean, Jesus Christ. This is just going to be horrendous, isn't it? Absolutely horrendous. I'm excited for it, though. I really hope we get first pick. If we get first pick, chat, I promise you. Oh, I've not spelled Dominic right there. I've mistyped. Crap. And it won't let me. Oh, now the game's froze. Oh, it didn't freeze. Okay. We all know how good he is. We all know how good he is, don't we? Oh, you love to see it, Tactical Blues. Thank you very much for the donation. That's really kind of you. Much appreciated. And I missed one earlier, did I? I need to make this chat bigger. Oh, the audio is quiet. Well, I do apologise, Tactical Blues. I hope the audio is turned up a bit louder now. I did turn it up. But thank you very much for the donations. That's really kind of you, man. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. I'll thumbs that up. I'll heart it. There we go. Hearted it. If we get first pick, I'll go Dominic Calvert-Lewin. As you've seen from recent videos of mine, he is just stupidly good in this match engine, isn't he? Don't really quite know why, but he just is a goal getter, isn't he? When I had him at Ajax on Luke's channel, Amiga Luke's channel, he scored like 50 goals or something stupid like that. If we get first, I think with just our first pick anyway, we go for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and then we just get an OP. Who is the most OP striker in FM24, do you reckon? Because Sheshko you're talking about, Noah Lang. I don't think Noah Lang is too overpowered, if I recall. Esposito. Thing is, we've got to think about like season 1, because I think the Espositos get better when they're older, don't they? Osman OP but expensive. Ferguson. Oh, Evan Ferguson's not a bad shout, actually. But is this like... We need season 1 good. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin is like season 1 good. If any of us is like FM like 12, not 12, like 21 again. And it's like Callum Wilson, you get him all the time because he's amazing. Gakpo. Oh, my word. The suggestions here are off the charts. CR7 or DCL. I mean, I think with our first pick, we go Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I don't think other people are going to be thinking that meta about it. So, how do we add him to a shortlist? Have we done that? Scouting. Oh, he's on the shortlist. Good. That's the only player on the shortlist. Right. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who has got the first? Oh, it's frozen. I really hope we have the first pick. I really hope we have the... Oh, you've got to be joking me! No!
Dude,
No! 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 No!
Who did he pick? Who did he pick? Haaland.
Erling
Pick
Haaland.
Boring.
He got the
Boring.
first pick, dude.
Wait, RDF's in here as well. Oh yeah.
Bro.
RDF, I don't know if you caught up on this drama. RDF has been betrayed by Musterman. Musterman was supposed to be drafting for RDF, but took Viza's spot instead because Viza couldn't get to his computer in time. And so now RDF is on auto draft.
Oh, no.
I mean, I think you should all know as well. Me and Zealand had a conversation just before we started. I asked if I could have first pick, and he kind of gave a knowing, no, of course not.
That is bad for you, Zane.
He is absolutely crooked.
Rigged.
I am absolutely heartbroken that you got the first pick. I mean, you got Holland.
Is this
Sorry,
a
FCF to-
faking draft, Zealand? Have I got to wait like an hour for my next pick now?
Should have had a no Haaland.
Yes.
Enjoy that, Kev.
I thought you were going to pick Virgil van Dijk.
Right. Okay. What we need... Oh, Virgil van Dijk could shout, actually. If he's available. Although, one of the rules is no custom set pieces, so it's not actually that useful. We'll stick with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I think. I can't believe Kev's got number 1 pick there. I don't actually know where we are in this yet. Is there a way to... Is there actually a way to see when our pick is? I don't know. I'm not sure. So far, Kev picked Erling Haaland. Musterman has picked Osman. RDF Tactics, he's not available tonight. He's not around tonight. So he is picking... he's being auto-picked, essentially. So RDF has got the CPU drafting for him. They pick Mbappe. Crew has gone for Kane. And then... Oh. 5th overall pick. Do rags to riches. Who's do rags to riches? Oh, it's not telling me. They picked Virgil van Dijk, though. Oh! We're after Luke. So actually, we're kind of early here. Oh, I think it'd be hilarious. He's gone for Sheshko. I think with our first pick, we have to go Dominic Calvert-Lewin then, chat. We're going DCL. There's no doubt about it. We're going DCL with our first pick here. Let's get him in. Let's see what they think of that.
What am I?
Mine just lagged out
this
so
guy.
much it wouldn't let me select Vinicius Jr. and then pick Shasko.
Yeah.
That seems fair.
I thought you were being quite clever with the Sheshko pick, actually, because he's kind of overpowered.
Not at all.
Well, look, I did mean to go for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I have picked him. He's the first name on my team sheet.
DCL.
But that's only because of the video we did, Luke, and I realised how good he is.
That's true, yeah, understandably.
All right, now Clates took Salah. Everybody's going big players right now. Kind of surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised everyone's going for big players. Also, I did miss another donation. Thank you, Tactical Blue, saying Yokeresh. Is it Victor with the C or the K in Victor? I actually can't remember. This would suggest a K. And also, Nexo Pro, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. You love to see it. Good to have you here. I mean, we could go Victor, but we've already just brought in. Think of the most overpowered players in Football Manager, please, everyone. This is what I need. I need to think of the most overpowered players in Football Manager who are not, like, ridiculously expensive. Like, who is just really good on the... And it has to be Season 1, remember. Has to be Season 1. Diomande is solid shout, actually. Diomande is a really solid shout. 16 mil as well. Let's get him in. I mean, I think we go for all the budget picks to start off with. Jared Bowen, is he that good? I don't know. I don't think I've used him all that much, if I'm honest with you. And at 40 million, he's not a budget pick either. We're seeing shouts of Caicedo. We're seeing shouts of Bruno Fernandes. Thank you very much for the donation there. Much appreciated on the Bruno Fernandes. But that is maybe expensive. The chat is moving so fast I cannot actually read it. This is crazy. Right. Angelo Stiller, trust me. Stiller is good, actually. I do agree. Rafinha, I don't think he's that good at... This is so frustrating, isn't it, with Football Manager? Because you have to try and think back. Who was good 2 years ago? And it's so hard to think who was good 2 years ago. Like, Rashford actually is a good shout there. Because he was good 2 years ago. Why is that not... Okay. Rashford. How much is Rashford? Has that just not searched for me? Okay. Obviously, this is a bit broken, to be fair. Ward-Prowse for the set piece is a good shout. Anel Ahmedhodzic. Sterling's actually very good in Football Manager. You are right, but he'd be expensive. Dybala, bro. Dybala is actually a good shout on that. I don't know how much he is. Dybala. I'm searching it, and then... This is very frustrating that things aren't searching. Is there a way to, like, I don't know, just put on goalkeepers, right? Okay. Clear that. Dybala. Press enter to search. There we go. He's 40 mil, jeez. Okay. We want the budget picks. And in fact, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to set this to 15 million. I know I was asking for suggestions. I now realise that was a bad idea, seeing how quickly the chat is moving. Holy shit. Right. We have to think who is overpowered. We have to think who is really sillily overpowered in this. I also have no concept of when our next pick is going to be, and I'm not even keeping up with like who's actually being picked. We've not even got to the end of the first round yet. Jack was 17th pick, and then Sorlath was picked by Lux. Oh, Zims. That's a picture of his face. I fucking love Mackwell. Mackwell is so funny. He's gone for Son there. Makes sense. We've got to wait a long time for our next pick, actually. We've got to wait a long time. At least say 15 million at Palace is he there on the in front of me? At least say. He is actually quite good. Strong with both feet. We can play him as an inside forward. Yeah, we'll get Elise. Elise is really good. Let's add him to our... Oh, there's the shortlist button there. Elise. So, Elise, I think we want him in the team. ASM is actually, like, fairly... How good is... He's very fast, and the match engine loves fast players, don't they? They love fast... His dribbling and... Sorry, his finishing composure not great, though. So that's maybe not ideal. This is lagging so... I'm literally... I'm scrolling and nothing's happening, look. This is just... Oh my god. Kimpembe's cheap. Right. Kimpembe's a centre-back. His pace is a bit lower. I'll tell you what we should do as well. If we... Let's just put pace in here as well. Pace and acceleration at least 15. How much does that filter things by? Depay. I don't think we want Depay, really. Jerry. Do we want Jerry? I don't know. We've got shouts of Vitic, actually, as well. Van der Ven, Tammy Abraham. Oh, we are getting through the picks now. I think our pick is like 34. I think we're pick 34 next one. See, Levi Colwill will be a really, really good pickup. But was he good at the start of FM? Not like he's not amazing, is he? He's not bad. He's not amazing. You know what? I want more filters here. Give me some high jumping reach as well, and make it 16 in all of them. Oh, that's not. This is why Dominic Calvert-Lewin is so good. They're all strikers as well. If we just match 2, then you get more options here. But this is the cheap end of things. This is the cheap end of things, isn't it? Liam is loving Ibanez at centre-back. I don't know if anyone else is, but I love the spam. I feel like Mickey van der Ven is a good shout for a left centre-back. Oh my god. 19 pace? I did not realise he had 19 pace. Bro, Mickey van der Ven is joining this team. I'm going to... providing no one else gets him. Virgil van Dijk. I mean, I'm assuming a lot of these good players are already gone, like Virgil van Dijk. We need to find the really good quality, like great low picks, and then we can pick up some good players, like more expensive players as we go on. It's not... Oh shit, it was my pick. Oh my god! Oh my god, what the hell have we just... I'll be honest, chap, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. It really could have been a lot worse. Camavinga is a really solid shout. I am going to pretend that I wanted him. I'm going to pretend that I wanted Camavinga. Oh my... So he was... How much was he? How much was he? 47.5 million. Jesus Christ, that's a large chunk of our budget. But I'm going to talk myself into Camavinga. He is fast, great stamina, very, very strong. You know, if we play him as more of a holding midfielder, ball winner, which I like to use ball winners, he can play Segundo Volante as well if we need him to. Look, Camavinga's fine. Let's pretend it was part of the plan. Let's pretend it was part of the plan, and, you know, all along we had that idea to bring him in, you know. It was what we wanted. It was what we wanted. This does mean that our pick is coming up again very soon. Does it? Oh, it's completely random. It is. It's not a snake. It's completely random. It's completely random. So round 1, Kev went first, and then last was second yellow card. So you would assume that it would go to second yellow card, first pick, second round. No. This is why I was not prepared. Oh, we've actually... Shit, it's us again in a second. Why is it me again? I don't get this. Okay. This is really, really, really... Elise, let's get him in. Come on, Elise. We want you. We wanted you. Oh, my word. So... Oh, we were the first pick of the third round. Okay. So this is going quicker now. This is actually picking up pace. This is going quick now. Crap. So we need to actually... We need to keep it... We can ignore things for a little bit. Van der Ven next. Yeah, sure. So these are players who are... If I put this up, by the way, to 17. Anthony Robinson, by the way. Physical freak. Maybe not quite. He's just fast, isn't he? He's just fast. It's so hard remembering who's actually good at the start of Football Manager. Hin Sapai. I can never say his name properly. I'm going to just get rid of that then. I want to just clear all of these filters. Oh, I pressed caps lock by accident. Oh. And because of that, the A's not in there. Oh, now it's lagging out on me. Oh, for God's sake, it keeps lagging out. I'm missing the... We will get there eventually with this. How much is he? Why is the eye gone again? Look, chat, I'm not being an idiot here. This is actually quite stressful. There we go. Press enter. There he is. Oh, that's so cheap. That was actually a really good shout. Yeah, good shout, good shout, good shout. Add him to the shortlist. Add him to the shortlist. If you feel like it, chat, get onto like draft mode now and see if you can find some really good cheap players and see what comes up. Okay, we've still got a long way to go into the 4th round. Adeyemi. Ah, that is a good shout. Adeyemi. But is he good in Season 1? Oh, he's already been picked. He's already been picked up as well. We can't get Adeyemi. He's been picked. He's gone. Eze, Visa, Mbuemo. Kudus. Is Kudus that good? I know he's in real life. 28 million. All right, actually, no. Let's think about this a little. We're going to get the centre backs in, obviously. We're going to get. Who would you go for first out of these guys, by the way, chat? Who would you go for first? I think I'd be slightly more tempted to go for Diamande, maybe. Oh, Dumfries is a really good shout. Yeah. Oh, we got lots of shouts of Van der Ven and Diamande. Piero's not getting much love at all here. All right, I think Mickey's winning this. I think. Virgil van Dijk. Oh, Mickey Van der Ven. Van der Ven it is then. We'll go Van der Ven for the next pick. Now, just thinking of a squad right now. If we've got Camavinga as our holding midfielder, right? Who needs to be the more creative midfielder next to him? Who do we need to have that is creating opportunities for Elise and Calvert-Lewin? James Ward-Prowse is not a bad shout. Pedri, a lot of Pedri shouts there, actually. I think it'd be very expensive, Pedri. $51 million. Oh, he's already been taken. Pedri's already been taken, so he's out of the question. I get the Vitinha shouts, but I don't know. He's not got that Champions League winners upgrade yet, has he? Oh, 40 million though. Fairs. Expensive. We are getting close now to this next round, by the way, the 4th round. So we need to pay attention to the top right corner. Bruno, Modric, Xavi, Simmons. Simmons might actually be fairly cheap. Oh, for God's sake, it just keeps... This search thing is just useless. Oh my God, he's only 15 million. He's only 15 million. Chat. No, I think we might have to... Simmons might have to be a pickup here, you know. I think he might have to be a pickup there. Oh, Donnarumma at 39 million to steal. I should have looked at keepers a bit earlier. Right, we're in the 4th round now. Vert's 40 million. But you have to remember, chat, as well. You have to remember that this is... Oh, thank you very much for the donation there as well, mate. Oh, shit, I've pressed the wrong button there. Talisca. Let's have a look at Talisca. Oh, for God's sake, this typing experience is horrendous. Yeah, we have to remember that this is obviously the database from 2 years ago, essentially. Now, I'm going to presume you mean the one at Al Nassr. Wow. He's good through the middle. He is good through the middle. That is a very good shout for Talisca. Or is it Talisa? I don't know. I think shortlist. I mean, is his namesake any good as well? Please say we've not missed our pick. I've not been paying attention. I've not been paying attention. This is actually quite... No, he's no good. This is actually quite scary. Right. Armada, Thuram, Felix, Oyarzabal, Alvarez, Brahim Diaz. They're all good shouts. I'm just very conscious of our next pick is coming up, and I don't want to miss things. I am quite right. Because they've gone through a lot of picks in this round now. We've not come up yet. I think to balance things out, we get at least a centre back in. We've got midfield, we've got a striker, we've got a winger. Let's get Mickey van der Ven in next, shall we? That's what you guys wanted. Brahim is 15 mil. I don't think Brahim Diaz is that good at the start of FM 24 though. That's my issue there. Alvarez is a really nice idea though. I did like that earlier. Almada might not be great in season 1. Thuram could be quite good though. You should move to Salt Lake City so we can cuddle. I'd love to. Nothing would fill me with more delight than cuddling up with the Mormons. But I mean, I want to start searching, but Van der Ven's been. No, he's not been picked. He's there. Tottenham. He's still there. He's not been picked yet. Van Dijk has been picked. Van der Ven not yet. If it still says like Sporting, PSG, Al Nassr, then they are available. Gvardio's a good shout. But okay, we're next. We've got Luke coming up, and then we're next. Clate's went for Big Vic. Luke has gone for Unai Simon. Right. Oh shit, you're right. Who picked Mickey van der Ven? Oh crap. Why is it not updating me there telling me? Okay. I don't know who picked up Mickey van der Ven then. So we're gonna go with. Oh, this whole thing's bugging out. Diamande at the top there, please. I want Diamande. Let's get him in then. So this is so confusing. I don't know who picked Mickey van der Ven. The green button was not available. It lit up light green for the others, but not for Van der Ven. Right. I feel the stress now. I think next pick we have to go for Xavi Simons. I think he's a really good pickup. Then we'll maybe get Piero or something like that. Something along those lines. Antonio Silva's a good shout. Oh, Crew picks up Van der Ven. Okay. Well, let's. Can I remove from shortlist? I don't want you anymore. It still says 5 players on our shortlist, though. Right. Let's clear that. Chanaloglu is a good idea. Antonio Silva. Yeah. Silva's a good idea. 17 million at Benfica. Let's add him to the shortlist. Let's go for Denzel Dumfries. That was mentioned earlier, and I thought that was a really good shout. Oh, he's been picked by Z already. Okay. DeMarco on the other side. Oh, not for 37 million just yet, though, I don't think. Yeah, draft. Oh, you're right with goalkeepers, actually. We should look at some goalkeepers. Diogo Costa is a really, really good shout. I have to press the X button to clear everything first and then type in Costa. Diogo Costa, 30 million at Porto. I mean, that does feel like a good shout there. I'm panicking it would like keep missing things. We've got to be so on it, haven't we? As soon as you see my name in this top corner, or the team name that top corner, you've got to go for it. Let's just look for goalkeepers. You get good value very quickly here. And what we should do, maybe... I was going to say, like... Have they been drafted? Yes or no? But the whole thing bugs out all the time, doesn't it? Donnarumma has been taken, I know that for sure. I know it says he's not, but see, again... Sometimes it tells us something that doesn't. If we go to drafted... See, Donnarumma, Martinez, Simon, Mamadashvili, Perry and Karneshi have all been taken. So Costa is there as a good shout. Kobel and Sommer are decent options as well. Marit is actually pretty high in his current ability. I know that for sure. Livakovic is a bit overvalued, I think. Oh, nice one, big lad. Oh, woman. Again, I am scrolling here, chat, but... it's so slow. Trubin is a really deep... Would I be more comfortable with Trubin in goal, maybe? I think Restos isn't good to start off with. Again, we've got to think this is the start of 24. Areola is a really good shout as well. I'm going to add Trubin to the list. Is it Trubin or Trubin? I don't really know how you... As I'm sure you're all aware, pronunciation is not my my forte. Neuer? Was Neuer up there? Surely he's more expensive.
Oh, nice one, big lad.
Courtois, no. Alisson, no. Edison, no. Nah, Neuer's too expensive. I don't want to spend more than 30 million on a keeper. And I think I'm leaning more towards Trubin. To be fair, we have to get 2 goalkeepers, so we could go for both of them. But I think I'm leaning towards Trubin. I just don't want to lose out on... I just don't want to lose out on Xavi Simons. Personally. Oh my god, Kante for 28 million is a very good pick there. Right, now it's our pick. We are going to go for Xavi Simons. Let's lock that one in now because he is very good value in the centre midfield. Very good value. So, we've got a holding midfielder in Camavinga. We've got a striker. More creative midfielder in Simons. Elise for the right wing. Calvert-Lewin up top. We probably should pick up a goalkeeper soon. At least one of the cheaper ones. Oh, has Trubin just been taken? Please, not on my shortlist. Kante, Coop Miners, Scalvini, Cole Palmer, McAllister, Ronaldo. Did I just not add him to the... He was at like 70. When we get down, there we go. He is still there. Add him to the shortlist. I mean, Bilo is pretty cheap as well, and he's not bad. Kepa feels like a cheap shout at 12.5. I might add him there as like a backup option because we're gonna have to get 2 keepers, aren't we? We're gonna have to get 2 keepers. Mende and Bonau are cheap. I'm gonna add these guys to the shortlist as well, just to think about it. Okay, we've got options for goalkeepers when our next pick comes around. We're getting pretty close to the next round, I think. So then we have to be careful and look for things, don't we? We need to think about... We haven't even looked at like fullbacks at all yet, have we? Again... Cancelo might be a really good pickup here, you know. Or... Oh, Pervis Estupinian is also... I don't know. I think the 30 million range is expensive. Cambiasso. Okay. Obviously, again, I'm just trying to like scroll. It's just so laggy. This is just horrendous. Okay, we're now in round 6. Then we need to keep an eye out on the top for our team. Who's kind of around that 20 million? I mean, Udogi's there. I don't think he's that good at the start of FM 24 though, and I don't think Balde is either. If I'm honest with you. He is there. Okay, we're after Luke. Which I think has been the case for a while, actually. I feel like Luke always seems to go before us. But this does all seem to be completely random, doesn't it? Every single time. Right, who's on the shortlist then? I think this pick, we bring in a keeper. Let's get Trubin in now. Lock that keeper up there. We have to get someone else later on, don't we? We have to get Piero in soon as well. Piero is a real steal at 10 million. A real steal at 10 million. Fine player again. Right. Oh my god. Nuno Mendes at PSG is 29 million, chat. I did not spot that. That feels like a sensible pick, Nuno Mendes for 29 million. That's a bit more expensive, but I think it's a sensible pick. I would like to bring Nuno Mendes in to the team. If we don't manage to get him, I mean, again, we're going to have to bring backups in, aren't we, as well? This is stressful. I actually think Cucurella might. Is he sensible? I don't know. Marcos Acuna as like a more backup-y option though. He's more wing-backy than like a full-backy sort of thing. I think just for now we just add him. We just add him to the short list. Let's just think about right backs for a little bit as well. Let's see what's available on the right back market. Okay. Oh, okay. It goes up quite high. Brennan Johnson for Lincoln City would be good, wouldn't it? Pedro Porro is a shout, isn't he? Is he a right back? I think he is, because Udog is a left back, so Porro should be here somewhere. Unless Porro has been taken. If we search up, yeah, I think given he's not showing up, Porro has been taken. So he's out of there. He's not available. Man, this is kind of stressful. Mazraoui's a decent shout, actually, because he was very good at the start of FM24 and is versatile, right? Versatile. If we're going more attacking down the left flank, right, with the wing back there, do we want someone like Aaron Wan-Bissaka with his 20 tackling and very good physicals? He's actually pretty crap everywhere else. His mentals are pretty standard, actually, to be fair. Maybe he's not the best shout in the world there. Maybe not. Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu is cheap, by the way. I was not expecting that. Again, a lot of shouts of Renato Sanchez in the chat. Rico Lewis. It's actually, I feel like the right back's a bit difficult. Feels like a lot of good right backs have already gone. So maybe actually Aaron Wan-Bissaka at 19 million is not that bad of a shout. Nelson Semedo. Physical. He's not bad. I think Trent's gone. He'll have gone a long time ago. Azpilicueta might be a shout. Diogo Dalot actually might be okay. I'm feeling like we have to go a bit more expensive here, maybe. Look, let's not worry about right backs. Right backs. No one cares about them. No one cares about right backs. Let's turn our attention to the left wing. That is important. Oh, have I missed my pick? Oh no, there's Trubin. It's now round 7, so we've got to look out for our pick at some point soon. Doku, 36 million. Actually, not very good at finishing in this, is he? He's fast, but he's not actually that good. I mean, maybe we don't need to be good at finishing, but again, it's lagging out on me. Okay, we're moving again. It's like the frame rate is like nothing. There's a lot of very good players here. Okay, I want to play with probably an inside forward. So let's go and just add in finishing and composure, at least 15 on the right wing. Let's just see what comes up. And scroll up to the top. Rodrigo. João Felix expensive. Bowen expensive. I don't want to go that expensive just yet. Zaniolo might be the shout. I'm panicking every time that I'm like missing my pick. Well, Luke's there. We seem to be having a habit of being behind Luke, even though it is completely random. Memphis Depay is actually quite cheap. And still pretty fast. Did I do composure? Oh no, we want both of these to be 15. Oh, and that leaves us with Rodrigo and Nicolas Gonzalez. Oh, we're not after Luke. Okay. Maybe just drop that down to like 14 in both. That gives a little bit more. Where's Irving Lozano gone? Irving Lozano feels like a good shout there. I'll be honest. Okay, we're after... we're coming up shortly. Right, who do we want to take with our next pick? I think... excuse me. We go for Piero. I think a lot of the players that we had on this list have just been picked up as well, by the way. I think some of these players are going. I feel like we've added more players to this list. Let's get Piero signed up. When Mackwell is done. Hurry up, fella. Come on. Oh, I feel like we're waiting a while for Mackwell. It's only on 24 seconds, so I think there's something going on here. Oh, dearie me. What is going? Why is nothing happening? Okay, he's gone for Koulibaly. Right, let's get Piero in. I want him done. 10 million. Let's get him in. Right. Yeah, I feel like we added more people at left back than just Acuna. So I feel like some of... In fact, if I go drafted, yes. Oh yeah, Nuno Mendes has gone. Oh, that's really annoying. I don't know who picked him up, but he's gone. Removed from the shortlist. Get him out of here. Okay. Now this is where it's just gonna go mental, isn't it? It's gonna go mental. So how much? Right. Let's do some quick maths here as well, chat. Let me just get the old calculator up. And if I just do, oh, you can't see it. It doesn't matter too much. It's not important. If I do 364 divided by, we've got to pick another 18 players. Oh my god. 20 million a pick. Oh shit, it's our pick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Antonio Silva. Chat, thank you so much. Saved my life. I mean, at least we got some we wanted, but oh my god. Whew. Saved my life there. In my panic, I closed the calculator as well. So now we've got 346 to go between 17 picks, right? 20.3 million. Okay. 20.3 million. Jeez. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Now we're going to get rid of those. Get rid of that. And I'm going to set the max price here to 20 mil. Oh, God, it's not a great bunch, is it? I think Irving Lozano is a good shout. Going back to him briefly. Or chat. Elise can play as a shadow striker. Everyone is going to be picking, aren't they? Everyone's going to be picking wingers, aren't they? What if we don't play with wingers? What if we play... You'll have seen it in some videos that I've done. It's a 5 at the back system with 2 attacking midfielders behind the 1 striker. So we have Simmons and Elise, for example, behind Calvert-Lewin. I guess kind of similar to Amarin, maybe, yeah. Because Camavinga can... We've not got any fullbacks yet, have we? So if we just... if we go like wing-backs on both sides... and maybe let's just ignore the value for now. Like, who could we pick up here that's going to be very good at... I mean, this is where like a DeMarco come in. A Cancelo. A Stupinian is a pick that I like. Grimaldo is a good pick as well, you're right. Oh, he's a very good pick. Play him there as a wing back. YOLO. I'll add him to that. I'll add Purvis as well, just in case like we miss out on Grimaldo, for example. I don't want to go too much more expensive, knowing that we've only got like, an average of 20 million to spend. If we go back up to the top again, who I feel like it's going. We're going a bit OTT if we're getting like a DeMarco in, expense-wise. I don't think Yankuto, Tino Livramento are that great. Nuno Mendes, I think, is gone. If he's not showing up here, I'm pretty sure Nuno Mendes would have gone. Oh no, we looked at Millie. He has gone, hasn't he? I mean, Yankuto's not bad actually. Maybe we add into the shortlist. Let me just make sure we're looking at just right wing backs now. I know we said Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but he's not really a. I don't think he can play. Not as effectively. Oh, where's the? Calabria is actually underrated, I feel. Offers, he's maybe not quite so going forwards actually. League starts next Friday, I believe, or next Thursday. Actually, it's next week at some point. I don't think it's Friday because I think it's like a big foot champs thing, so the FIFA guys can't really do it. I mean, I'll add him. I like the look of Semedo as well, maybe. Malo Gusto is probably not good enough. Saying this though, if we're going for it, we have to make this like a. We have to. No one is screaming out to me like you are the pick we need here at right wing back. Could it be Reece James? No, I want my full back. I want my wing backs to dribble more than that. Dumfries already gone, I'm afraid. We looked for him earlier. Already taken. Where Wilfred Singo? Singo... No, he's not that special, is he? I don't want to spend the money on Walker, really, if I'm honest with you. And now, if we get into the realm... Oh, shit, it's our pick. It's our pick. Right, who are we going to go for this time around? Who do we really want in this team? We've not done a whole lot of great picking, have we? Look, I'm going to bring Grimaldo in. Let's get the left wing back sorted. He's a slightly cheaper option than Purvis Stupinian. Let's get him in. Let's sort that. Diogo Costa's got to get off this list as well because we're not going to pick him now. We've got Truman as our first choice keeper. I don't think we're going to go for Wan-Bissaka now either, although he is cheap. We can hold. We can probably get rid of Stupian out as well on that ground. Yamar 1.2 million. Yeah, but he's not very good at the start of FM24. We're only playing one season, remember. Okay, we've got some options for right wing back as well. Let's have a look at what CDMs are still available, going right up to the top here. So, Declan Rice. Imagine we could go Declan Rice. Who knows? We'd probably play a Segundo Volante in there and just like a normal DM probably. We've already got Camavinga in there as well. So. So Guart right wing back. I don't think he's that good in game, I'm afraid. I was thinking, John, about that. Right wingers or right midfielders that we could use, but that's... I don't know. How well that would translate into Football Manager, I don't know. Xhaka is consistently solid in the game engine, paired with the original DM by his side. Well, thank you very much for the donation there. Much appreciated there. Drop a heart on that. And you reckon Xhaka is a good shout? How much was he? He was at peer available, wasn't he, I feel? Was he? Oh, he was at the very top. 32. 32. Oh, he is actually really good, isn't he? I could be tempted. I could be tempted by Granit Xhaka. Let's just get rid of his name. We're going to need a few, though, aren't we? So we need to just keep looking. I don't really want to go above the Xhaka price point, though. So, and actually, if we're getting Xhaka, I want to go below 20 million here on the rest of them. Because that's the sort of budget we've got available, haven't we? I'm so worried that I'm going to miss our picks and stuff like that. No, we picked Grimaldo there. Right, round 10 is coming on. Okay. Billy Gilmore feels like a bit of a steal. Although, again, I have to remember, we're going back 2 years, essentially, in this database, aren't we? Dennis Zakaria could be a nice shout, you know. If like Dennis Zakaria is the backup to Camavinga, that's not bad, I don't think. I'm going to add him on to that. Ravenbirch is fairly cheap. Can play a bit deeper, isn't he? Let's get him in. Why not? I say get him in. Let's add him to the show. Oh shit, it's our pick. Oh my god, chat. Okay, okay. Let's go Granite. Let's go Granite, shall we? YOLO. Start to to get this squad going. So it's looking good. We have to do a lot more on centre back front, though, aren't we? If we're playing 3 at the back, we need at least 3 more centre backs coming in, at least. We've got our 2 starting holding mids, our 2 starting attacking midfielders. Let's just start writing this down. On why have I not got like a? Oh my god, this is actually quite a monumental moment. This is a very monumental moment, chat. I'm going to share with you a story right now. I have been full-time on YouTube for over 2 years now. Over 2 years, if I can recall. So I left over 2 years ago. I went part-time because I was full-time working at the local council in Lincoln. And then when YouTube started to earn similar sort of amounts, or getting towards that, I went part-time at the council to then do YouTube more. And then when it really took over, dropped everything. So I think going part-time was maybe 3.5, maybe even 4 years ago. I don't know. Either way, dates do matter actually, because during the period when I was part-time, I went into the office one day and I just picked up a wad of post-it notes. And that probably was about 3 or 4 years ago. This is now the very last post-it note of that stash that has lasted me about 4 years. That's actually quite a sad moment. And we're going to use it to write down our team here, so we know what we're doing. Maybe an Excel spreadsheet could be better. But Dennis Zachariah has been picked. Well, good job we got Xhaka in then, I suppose. So we want DCL up top, don't we? Who's got the left foot? I think Elise's got the left foot, hasn't he? Yeah, and he's got good finishing. Elise is more like a shadow striker. And then we've got Xavi Simons alongside him. Behind them, we've got Camavinga and Xhaka. Left wing back, Grimaldo. And then we have him, Diamande, Silva, and Trubin in goal. So actually, for a starting lineup, we need probably a right wing back. Well, no, not probably. We do need a right wing back. I keep panicking that I missed my pick. No, we're still in round 10. So maybe with our next pick, we work out who's the best out of Calabria, who is solid but not spectacular, I'll be honest. Can play with both feet though, which is quite handy. Nelson Semedo, I don't think he's as good. He's not as good looking at that, I don't think. Can we actually compare with Calabria? Oh, it's not far. We are thinking about going forwards, aren't we? Saying that, Semedo's only faster. I think Calabria's a better player there, isn't he? And then we're looking at... Oh no, Yankuto. Compare with Calabria. And... if we're not going for pure defence, actually, Yankuto's the better option there. Maybe they're the two that we get in. And I might be more tempted to go Yankuto first. Maybe. Echo Williams. I don't think so. Okay, we're now in round 11, so our pick's going to come up shortly. So we'll be on that, won't we? At this stage, we're looking for backups in the CDM kind of spots that are cheap. Gravenberch is there. Fagioli is maybe not the quite. We need more like Segundo Valente, DM, or a ball midfielder type. Really, not like a real playmaker so much. We've got the playmakers further at the field, I guess, in the attacking midfield, don't we? Lucas Torres is actually a pretty good pickup, I would say. But the further we go down, there are a lot of names here that I don't recognise, and I'm like, is this... I mean, Kobe Manu at 10 million. But again, it's not the Kobe Manu that we know now. It's the Kobe Manu of 2 years ago that wasn't as good. What if we relax the budget to like 30 million? And that gets us like a Jorginho. Is that the most it goes up to? Jorginho? I can never say this guy's name, but I know he is good. And covers a variety of positions. Very versatile. That might be actually sensible to add in there. Oh, we're after crew. We're after crew. Okay, let's focus up here. We were going to go for Yankuto to get the right wing back in, weren't we? Let's get him in. So we have a full 11 now. We have a full 11. So now, basically, we have to go through and just build another 11, don't we? To make sure everyone's got a backup. Lavia there at 21 million as well is also not a bad shout, you know. Ooh, marking of only 10. James Ward-Prowse, I assume he's probably gone because people know how good he is at free kicks, right? So, oh my god, Pickford was only 11 million. That's such a good steal. I didn't realise he was that cheap. I don't think we even looked that far down. I mean, everything's needed, isn't it? Everything is needed. Swiss Army knife for Luke Charel. I think that's how you say his name. Maybe he's our next pick because he does cover a lot of areas there, doesn't he? Obviously, we need back up to Calvert-Lewin. Who could we get as a backup to Calvert-Lewin for a cheap price range? Nicholas Jackson. We want to have like a meta striker, I feel. So let's just go back to picking the attributes of like pace, acceleration, jumping reach. Let's have some good composure in there as well. No one fits that bill for that price. If you match 3 of those, then we get a few who are okay. Palacios, Manu Kone, Thuram, Goretzka, Matassar. Matassar's a good shout. I feel like Manu Kone and Thuram, and they're probably all gone by this stage. And also, I don't know if I've ever heard of Umar Sadiq, so I don't think I trust him, but I feel like I should. I don't know. Let's ignore that plan, because we're not going to get that meta sort of thing at this price, are we? So you were saying Manu Kone. I reckon he's probably gone. Gone. What about Thuram? I suspect both Thurams are... Oh. Drafted. No. Thuram. Yeah, both gone. Goretzka. Is there for 42 million? No, I'm not going to take that. Palacios. Mentally very good. I'll add him to the shortlist. Matassar, I thought we had him earlier on, actually. We're meant to add him. Because there's over 20 million, aren't they? So I think that's probably what we were trying to avoid there a little bit. Timber's a good shout. Neither have been picked yet as well. I think I want to be better in the air, though. For 24 million. Quintin, though. Quintin could be a guy, actually. Have we missed our pick? Who was the last player we picked? Yankuto. Okay. Get rid of that. Look at strikers. Who's available striker-wise? Oh, I don't want to go expensive, though. Let's go 30 mil. It's really like slim pickings at this point. You missed my donation. Oh, sorry, Tactical Loose. Thank you very much for your donations. Much appreciated. I don't think I saw it. Oh, Ben Yedder. Oh, I don't think he's actually that good in game, if I'm honest with you. Patrick Schick. He leans into the meta side of things a little bit, doesn't he? Patrick Schick. We'll add him to the shortlist. Ollie Watkins does as well a little bit, right? He's jumping only 13. I thought he jumped high. I don't know. And he's just been picked as well. Oh, it's us in a second. Right. After Z, it's us. Who are we going to go for with our very next pick? Who am I most confident about bringing into the team here at this stage? Who do I think is going to come in and be like, yes, you make this team better? I think it might be Lucharel. Let's bring him in, shall we? Adds more depth at the back and all that kind of stuff. I think that's probably sensible. Okay. Fine players. We need at least 3 more centre-backs coming in too, so... What? Oh, you are showing me. What? No, what? Centre-backs, please. Joe Thromes. He would be quite good, wouldn't he, for his long throws of 16. And he's actually pretty fast. Can cover a few positions at the back. Oh, but again, it's expensive. It's expensive. We need to look at... Why can I not select the value at most 20 mil? Why is this glitching out on me? Stop messing around. Tarkowski, Malektior... Alessandro Bongiorno as a left footer is a good option there. Good in the air. Good at tackling. I'd be tempted to bring Bongiorno in. Todibo, he might be. If he is, we'll find him. I assume he'll be around this sort of price point. Noah Schlotterbeck. Tell you what, let's just search these people, shall we? I don't have to spell Schlotterbeck, I'm just going to go Schlo. Picked by Zealand. Has Schlotterbeck. Oh, it's our turn in a second. Jeez, thank you, chat. So with our next pick... Do we lock in Bongiorno? Or do we go more Ryan Gravenberch? Let's lock in Bongiorno. I'm pretty confident about him. What we do need to do, though, actually, is actually bring in more... I was going around in circles here, aren't we? Attacking midfielders. Wow, some big names still left here. Some big names still left here. Do we, like... I say blowout. We have to think about this. We've already picked out a pretty good duo in Simmons and Elise. Because Pedri is... Oh, he's been picked. He's been picked. I forgot. We need to add in... Drafted. No, you've not been drafted. That changes things significantly, doesn't it? Soboslai's a good shout. Oops. Well, he can't play in the attacking midfielder role, can he? He can play deeper, can't he? If we just get rid of the... Oh, no, he has been picked. He has been picked by someone. Let me just get rid of Soboslai. Mason Mount might not be a bad idea. And Christopher Nkunku can play in 2 roles, can play as a backup striker, can play as an attacking midfielder. They're just expensive. And do we want to spend that money there? Because we could, you know, decide, actually, no, we want to go more big at the back with our spending here. I mean, 65 million on Ruben Diaz. Does that change our backline significantly? Thing is, we should have... I'm going around in circles here, chat. Absolute circles. We have got to pick up a couple more centre-backs. So do we blow the water out for like a delict? We've already got enough left-footed centre-backs. We've got at least 2 left-footed centre-backs now as well. I feel like another one is a bit greedy. Deep squad better than a star player. That is true. That kind of has been our tactic throughout this evening so far already. You very quickly start to get down to more cheaper options here, don't you? And then we're like at the Joe Gomez. There's not a whole... I don't think the difference between like a Joe Gomez and a Delict is huge. I don't think. Also, it never occurred to me, how loud is the music for you guys? Is it too loud? It's a bit late asking now, isn't it? An hour and a half in, but... Music is okay. Okay, that's alright then. You say it's not too loud. It makes me feel like it could just go down a little bit more, maybe. Oh, other people say it's perfect. Well, we'll leave it as it is then. Oh shit, it's our pick! Oh my god, chat. I was not paying attention. Gravenberg, bring him in. He's cheap. Get him in. Good. Woo! It is warm here. It is warm. The 264th overall pick. My god. 11 more picks to go. Right, so look at the current squad. Just adding in the players that we've picked up. So we've got Grimaldo, Couto, Geet. Let's put Buongiorno there. Who else do we pick up? Gravenberch. That's actually on paper. If we, the 4 holding midfielders kind of sorted there. Yeah, we have to think a bit more about attack, don't we? I don't think Ryan Cherky is good enough in this, if I'm honest with you. I know you've said his name quite a few times. Like, would you get rid of that? Ryan. Oh god, the game's frozen when I tried to search Cherky. He's there, available at 1 million, but like, he's not great at the start of FM24. I mean, if we need a pickup late on, why? By all means, let's grab him. Right. Drafted. No. We need to start thinking about the quality in attack. That's what we need to do. And I just think a lot of these players are overpriced. If I go to £30 million max, I think we're going to struggle to find better than Calvert-Lewin, Elise and Simmons here. Chat were chatting up Eze early on. I'm liking Eze. I think Eze actually could be quite a good option there for us, maybe. Let's add him to the shortlist. Nelson Viper is good, but he's good in like 5 years' time. This is, remember, we're at season 1 right now. By the way, everyone's on like 99 million, 82 million. Like, we can just save these like big picks towards the end, I think, actually. We might need to... Xerxes not good enough. Marmouche. Oh, only 10 million for Marmouche. Advance forward. The finishing composure seemed a bit too low for me, if I'm honest with you. Let's just look at strikers. Am I silly for going for Raspadori here? He's jumping reaches 7. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Maybe I'm thinking of Skamaka. Because Skamaka at one point was... I mean, maybe he still is the man. Oh, he's been picked. Jonathan David. Also, I swear to God, what the hell's being playing at the moment? This is meant to be like a hip-hop playlist. This is not hip-hop. Let's just go to something else. Do I like Jonathan David? I do like Jonathan David. You reckon Umar Sadiq is so OP, you reckon? Has anyone got any use out of Sadiq? Because I'll be honest, I don't think I heard of him. And then we saw him earlier, and he did sort of fit the overpowered mould a little bit. Don't like Sadiq. Kudos. Openda, Coyote. Yeah, Openda, to be fair, is a good shout. Sadiq is good, he's OP. Look, I don't mind getting Sadiq in, and then we've got 25 picks, haven't we? So we could just get a third striker down the line as well. David is Canadian. Right, I've got our next pick coming up. Who do you want to go for with our next pick, chat? We want to go for... Oh, I forgot we had Schick in there as well, didn't we? Schick can also play a little deeper if need. Maybe we go for Schick, actually. I feel like I'm a bit more confident on Patrick Schick, particularly with 16 jumping reach. So let's bring him in there. Okay. I think maybe we try to... Do we just get Semedo and Acuna in now as well for the wing-back spots as well? Oh, Garassi is a good shout. Yeah, you're right. I feel like Semedo and Acuna are probably ones to go for. Lorenzo Luca had his time. I don't think he's actually that good in 24. Martin Terrier is decent. I know that, yeah. Hulk OP. Maybe like 15 years ago. I think we try and save Eze a little bit. I thought we had loads of budget left compared to other people, but 202, 150 is actually quite a lot of difference. Owanieri is not good enough at the start of FM24. Remember, it's got to be at the very start of FM24. Because that's what the database is using. So I know Coop Miners went very early on, actually. He's gone. Kim Min Jae is actually not a bad... Ooh, if he's available... Oh, he's for 48 million, though. If we have money left over towards the end, I would be tempted. So on the shortlist right now, I think our next 3 picks, just to like get them in, because they're also relatively cheap and people are starting to get to the cheaper picks now, is Semedo, Acuna and Mendy. We've got £185 million left. 185. How many picks? Oh, divided by 10. 18 million total. 8.5 million. They all go under that. They all fit under that. So I think we bring those guys in. I reckon. So the current squad then at the moment is we have 2 strikers. We need 2 players in every position right now. So we got 2 strikers in Schick and Calvert-Lewin to start off with. We have 2 attacking midfielders through the middle, but we need 4. Currently it's Elise and Simmons. We have got 4 holding midfielders, and they're the 4 that we need. So that's Ryan, Xhaka, Camavinga, and I can't even say his name. Geert Ruida. I don't know what I'm saying. It scares me. I try to avoid it. I kind of regret picking him because of that. But we've got the 4 holding midfielders. We need 6 centre-backs. We have got 4 right now in Buongiorno, Silva, Diamande and Piero. And we need 4 wing-backs. We've got 2 right now. 1 for each side. And a keeper we need as well. So I think we try and pick up a few of these cheaper picks on the shortlist right now. On the grounds that other people are starting to get to those cheap. I mean, look, £45 million left. £49 million. And hang on. Winners POVFC had 45 million left. They've now got 30 million left. I think there's a lot of people here who are going to finish right down near the bottom because they've got no depth. Depth is going to be so important, I think, actually. This is played across a whole season. I think it's I presume a 38-game season, I think. So we're going to need the depth. So our picks now. So Chris Ramos. Who the hell's he? No one knows. Let's get a Semedo in on the right. No, I'm going to get Acuna on the right. I think he's better, actually, Acuna. So let's get him in. That's the left wing back position sorted. Cancelo's at the 40 million sort of mark, I believe. So we'll ignore that for now. I'll leave Calabria on there just for now in case Semedo goes. But after that, we can start to get rid of him. If we've got... I want to leave Palacios and Matasar on there just in case we have money left over towards the end. Because I think a bit of depth there would be quite handy to have. Just an extra body in that sort of position. I don't know who to go for. The price is same. We'd work it out when we're towards the end. I think Messi, and this is quite expensive still, actually, because he's still pretty good at the start of FM24. How close is that to the start of that round 16? Okay, we've got quite a while yet. So let's just start. So we are planning on picking Eze up, aren't we? That's part of the plan. We need to find centre-backs then to add to the shortlist. We've got we've got Delict on there, but he's going to be I don't think Delict is what we go for, if I'm honest with you. We're not going to have the budget to bring him in. So let's look at centre-backs. Priced at £30 million at most. Oh, and also haven't been... I was about to say, Mark Gay available, let's get him, but RDF got him, more of it said. Drafted, no. Right. Chirian Timber still available, isn't it? It's not a bad option. Romagnoli. He's a bit slow. That's the only issue with Romagnoli there. Disassi? Not as fast as I thought he was, to be fair. Again, this is lagging out massively, trying to just scroll on this. Reynaldo could be an option to sort of cover at left wing back as well a little bit, but I think that's maybe going a little bit too... De Vrij? Again, not quite... Let's just get some pace in these centre-backs, shall we? At least 14 on the pace, let's say that, shall we? Fabian Schär at Newcastle. Right, I've just filtered the 14 pace. He's got 13 pace. What's this about then? Oh, match 0 of 1. Match 1, please. I keep coming back to Timber a little bit. Konsa is a... Konsa's actually good. I'm going to add Konsa to the shortlist. Clement Longley might be a rogue shout. Yeah, he's not that good. Jerry St. Just. If he was there, I think... Or maybe he was a bit cheaper. Do I remember seeing him earlier on about 15 million? Oh, he's 14 and a... He's fast, but he's not that good in the air, Jerry. I'll add him on there as a cheap pick, though. Let's just keep going up a little bit. No, it's not huge. Maybe he's the one to sort of go for. I think he is good value. Oh, we did say someone said Ibanez earlier as well. I like what I see. I think he'd be good to bring in. Let's just get one more on the shortlist just in case. It'd be really handy if one of these centre-backs is like either-footed, but I don't think we're going to get much of that, are we? I'm going to scroll down to like the 10 million mark. I feel like Salisu at 10 million is not a bad option. Salisu feels like a very good option at 10 million. I don't think Kurt Zuma's available anymore. Oh, okay, it's our pick next. And we were going to go for... who were we going to go for? Oh, crap. Oh, we were going to go for Semedo, weren't we? Excuse me. I need to fill this water bottle up in a second. My throat is now going a little bit. Let's get in Semedo. That's the right back sorted out as well. So now all we have to do is think about two positions. Centre back, and goalkeeper actually as well, don't we? And the attacking midfield. Right. If my pick comes up, how close are we to the end of the round? Oh, we were like right at the end of that round, weren't we? Look, I'll be like, I'm risking it. I'll be like 2 seconds, Joe. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Kobel is a good pick for a goalkeeper, I agree. However, he is expensive. Who is not expensive is Eduard Mendy. And I'd like to bring him in, I think. And I think people might start to cotton on to the fact that he's still available, maybe. So... Scalvini's been taken. I know Demiral's been taken. Ramsdale was taken because he's really cheap. I didn't spot that. Boscagli is not as good in Football Manager as he is in So Rare or real life. Do we need? I think we need 3. I think just 2 should be fine for the keepers. So we're on to the next round now. And then once we get in Mendy. No, I'd rather get Eze. Let's get Eze next. Let's go for Eze next, I think. I think Eze would be a more sensible option. Bring him in whilst we've got a little bit of extra funds. Having up there. And I want a really good shadow striker as well. That's the other sort of attacking midfielder I want. Eze's more of the playmaking type. I want a really good shadow striker. Gonçalves available? Who knows? We'll have a look shortly. I just want to sort of... who knows? Oh, we're looking at cheap centre-backs, weren't we? Salisa was a really good option. I don't think Mika Marwan is good, but I think he's like amazing right at the very start. Now we're getting down to a bit of dross down here, I think, aren't we? Zabarani? Not as good as he is in real life. It's our pick next, so let's go back to that shortlist. Rafael Morrison, if only, right? Streets I'll never forget. I'm actually, by the way, chat, I'm so impressed that we've only missed one of these. I'm actually quite impressed being able to sort of keep tabs on this bar at the top, like, and be able to pick things. Okay, Eze, in you come, fella. Would love to have you here. I'd quite like to save a lot of money to like spaff it on like a huge thing at the end. So, next pick. I think Saliso is a really good option. Let's just go back, and I want to see... Pascal Gross for Shadow Striker is decent. I want an attacking midfielder, and let's just pick finishing composure at least 15. The only thing for me that I feel Aspas lets me down on is the pace. And strength and jumping reach. He's not very good in the air. Doesn't need to be if we're playing him as a Shadow Striker, I suppose. But Aspas would be fun. We're not spending £70 million on Neymar. Griezmann's not there. We drop down to 14. I think Griezmann might have been taken. Or do we go big on Asensio? Or do we just not? I mean, Malik Tillman, I know he's not available still, unfortunately. Oh, maybe he is if I... No. Let's make that 16, but match 1. I'm kind of like, I am leaning a bit into the into Aspas here a little bit, chat, as like an option. Expensive, but I'm leaning into him. We're not playing with wingers though, are we? Oh, Tillman with his 2 L's. Still not coming up, it's been taken. I am leaning into Aspas. Let me just get rid of these then. We're hearing Rafa Silva is an option. The price is putting me off a little bit. I mean, it's not awful. I mean, I'd be happy to pick him as like a backup option. I'm happy to put him on there as like a late cheap thing. Zealand has St. Just on his shortlist. Do we go there next then to try and just make sure he doesn't get him? Bring in Jerry. But we're still looking at Umar Sadiq, weren't we, as well? Although he's more of a striker. And Salves is solid. Okay. You're not going to just... Gonsalves has been taken. Wrong Rafa. It still looked pretty good, to be fair, actually. Yeah, the games are going to be played on stream, but that'll be like the next 3 weeks. At some point next week, and then I think the couple of Fridays afterwards. I don't know the dates just yet, but I will schedule it all on YouTube when I do know. Trincao. Is that we? Hang on, if I get rid of... Oh. Oh shit, it's our pick, I'll add to the shortlist. Right, that's why it was lagging on me. Let's get Jerry in as a centre-back. Cheap centre-back option there. Di Maria, 3 million a bargain. He is, but we're not playing with wingers, are we? So, I mean... Right, who said he was 3 million, by the way? Who said Angel Di Maria was 3 million? 46 in there. I mean, yeah, he's good. Almada has been. Oh, we've not got American League salary, don't we? Have we actually? Amy. For God's sake. I presume he had been taken. Oh, he's not been taken. Oh, he has been taken by Mono. Okay. Oh, so I'll pick again in a second. Okay, so I'll pick again in a second. Did we finish off the... I'm coughing all over the place. I do apologise, everyone. I reckon Consa. Let's get him in. That finishes off the back line as well. So we just need a attacking... Oh, we need a goalkeeper as well. So we'll bring Mendy in. And then we've got to think about this shadow striker. Yeah, Kopchu's not a bad option as a... I want someone a bit more dribbling, finishing, and foot. I don't know. I agree. He's a very cheap option. We could look to have him as a backup player, potentially. We've got 85 million left for 5 picks. Drafted. No. Griezmann is tempting me here. Griezmann is tempting me. Our Kochu's been picked up by Big Robbo. Adeyemi's been picked already. No, I'm leaning back towards the Aspas. I was toying then suddenly. Do I go Griezmann? Do we go Griezmann? But no, that just takes up everything. We need to bring in a couple other players as well, don't we? We need a goalkeeper and an attacking midfielder. Could Gakpo do it? Lewis Muriel. Muriel. Oh, he's been picked already. You hate to see it. Same price, Gakpo and Aspas. This actually says Aspas is better. That said Aspas is better. I don't like his lack of pace. But I think it will be okay. Rafa at Benfica. You're saying 40 mil for him is... If I can click on the right bloody thing, Tom, jeez. His composure's not good enough for me. He's very fat, physically great. But for a shadow striker, I want finishing or composure. So, I think... I'm leaning back towards Aspas again. Because he's got great finishing. Look, put him there as that shadow striker. He's got the finishing, the composure, the anticipation, the off-the-ball movement. Can do a rainbow flick if you need him to as well. Also very good at set pieces as well. I think Aspas is the man. I think Aspas is the man. When it comes round to our next pick, which shouldn't be too long. Yeah, you got Conte there. I think we go Aspas. I'm talking myself into him. Yeah, I don't want Kai Havertz. No, we'll go Aspas first, not Mendy. I feel like I know you guys are saying Mendy keeper first. I'm gonna this is the dictatorship here. Pascal Gross is a solid versatile midfielder, plays shadow striker. Has he been... Oops, fine players. If we go to drafted, no. Pascal. Oh, he is there. 28 million. We'll just confirm. Cannot run. No, I think Aspas is better. I think Aspas is better. Particularly for the set piece as well, a little bit better set piece wise. I'm sticking with Aspas. Be hilarious now if we missed our pick, wouldn't it? That would be hilarious. So yeah, we'll go Iago. And then once we get Iago, we'll think about the backup keeper in ideally Mendy, and then we've got 3 more picks left to try and just put a bit of depth into the team, which does seem to be covered. And I think actually maybe the depth should go on the wings in case the 5 at the back doesn't work out. We then have some good wingers to like think about using potentially. Is my thinking. I do agree. Musterman with 156 million left is pretty impressive. He's gone 20 million there on Simakan. Okay. Kamada, cheap for last minute depth. Good. Seaman won't be good enough for season 1. João Felix too expensive. Arda Güler not good enough at the start of 24. Wasting money for a backup keeper, take someone old and cheap. We'll see. Look, we'll see. I just there's a world where Mendy's better than Trubin, maybe. I don't know. I don't mind spending decently on a backup keeper. You never know what happens in Football Manager for an entire season. Streamer Showdown's okay, isn't it? But Sarabia was... I did think, but no. I'm settled on Aspas, chat. There's no change in my mind. He's also left-footed, and I want to put my shadow striker on the left-hand side as well, because the other potential shadow striker that we've got is Elise, who can play with both feet, to be fair, but is stronger with his left foot. So that's my thinking on that one. So it's our pick next after Kev. Big Robbo's gone for Zabarani. I have no idea who this man is. Mika. Not a clue. We're going to go for Aspas. Get him in. Sorted. And then once we pay 11.5 for Mendy, That is going to leave us with 38 million to spend. So if we look, I know we said we're going to play like 5 at the back and wing backs and all that kind of stuff. But if we just have a look at who's available, in case we want to switch formations. Let's go to 15. If we... Talisca? Maybe here's the guy we look to bring in. I wouldn't say no. I would not say no. Oh, has he been taken though? Hang on, because we've not got drafted. No. Oh, he has been taken. It's like, how is he still left? How have we not gone for him? Okay. So now we're looking at players who are still available. And I'll be honest, ASM... he would be a nice option to have if we chose to play with wingers. However, if we're going to have these players in the team, they may as well be able to play through the middle as well. So, and he can't quite do that so much. Whereas Rodri's more of a two-way player, you know, down the wing and through the middle. I'm going to add him. Just look for the left-hand side. And Zalewski could be really good as well, because Zalewski... Okay, ignore the finishing and composure and everything like that, but he could also cover at left wing back as well. Ah! That feels like a nice option for us there. I wouldn't say no to a Dinger either. But can he play for the middle? He can't, can he? What we need to do is have... we'll say and is natural at both those positions. Damsgaard. Oh shit, it's our pick. It's our pick. Goalkeeper is what we wanted in Mendy. There we go. So we've got that second keeper in there as well. Write that down. Yeah, Quinton is still there. I feel like he would be very good to have. Can play anywhere through the centre. Okay, I think Timber should be one of the picks then. I did forget that. I think Timber should be one of the picks. To add depth to that spine. Have we got anyone that actually can play naturally at left wing? No, we don't. We actually do need someone who can play natural left wing. Which got 38 million. Oh shit, it's our pick again. It's our pick. Let's go Timber then. Let's just get him in. Oh, this is going to go quick now, isn't it? This is going to go quick, isn't it? Who can play natural, like left wing and through the middle? Is Brian Gill really like a strange one to go for? I kind of like that pick. I think I like it more than Damsgaard. There's no one down here that's like... What if we just expand this to... Oh, is this literally... Hang on, I'm going to just clear all of that. More filters. left wing that we can afford. Do we just do it on Big Bad Marco Royce? I don't know. No, that might be a bit silly. Martin Terrier, though. Ah, now this could be the guy. Terrier could be... Chat, we're doing it. We're spending a lot of money on Martin Terrier. I think. For our 24th pick. And then we can just find someone for like 2 million. We see who's available at 2 million. Wait, where's he gone? Oh no, he's been picked. He's been picked. Terry's been picked. If we go to drafted, yes, Martin's. Oh, for God's sake! I thought we are. Ah. It's ruined my day. That has. Come on. What about Coutinho? He's got no physicals at all. No third keeper. Two's enough for me. Dennis Suarez can do shadow stroke. I just want a bit more pace. What can we find, right? If we go for pace, composure, finishing, at least 15. Wilfred Zaha, but they can't then play in the middle. Ah! You have to play in the middle as well. And is a natural in there. So let's drop that to at least 14 in each. Jonathan David. We come back to the Canadian. His crossing's not good, so we couldn't use him as a winger. If we just go to like and make it. Oh, we're already on match 2. Oh god, okay. I don't want a Emil Smith Rowe. No, I want my max to be like 25. There's no point even changing the filter. I'm now thinking that João Mario's the man for 21 and a bit million. I think he might be. I think he actually might be. He can cross and finish and pass. He's not the slowest thing in the world. He can play in the middle and out wide as well. Can drop deeper if he needs to. Yeah. I'm thinking... I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. It's only if we decide to play with left wingers that he kind of gets into things. I don't think we're going to really play with left wingers. If I'm honest with you. I just want to have the options, and João Mario seems to be the most versatile option possible. It's been a long time since we last picked, by the way. Okay, we were just very first in that previous round. At this point, we're just looking at depth. At this point, we're just looking at depth. So we've got the keeper sorted. We have got left wing backs sorted there. We've got right wing backs sorted. We've got defence is all sorted. Where we might want a little bit more depth is maybe in that CDM spot, just in case. I don't know. I think we'll be okay. No, I want someone who's natural left wing, and Rafa's not natural left wing. Alright, you're going to punch some seals then, I think, Fleck. Cheap fast striker as a sub. Yeah. No, I think with the money we've got, I think Jean Mario presents a really good, because he can also play centre mid as well if we need. There's so many options we can have with the players that we have. The initial plan was 5 at the back. We can do wingers as well if we want to. This is stressful. Here we go, our pick. João Mario, in he comes. So now we've got 6.25 million to be spending on what I think should be someone for the spine of the team. No, we need to get rid of drafted. No. Oh my god, there's not a lot, is there? There's not a lot at this. Look, let's look for players. Let's narrow it down for players in the spine. Striker, please. Very weak depth there. I know it does say 4. Shit, Calvert-Lewin, Aspas. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Am I going to... Okay. Oh, there we go. Strike is picked there. Zito Lavumbo. I feel like he's a... No, he's not actually that good. He's fast. The composure and finishing is not good, though. If we add in finishing and composure and pace, at least 15 for all 3 of them. If we go match 2 and go down to, sorry, up to 16. It's not great. Now I'll tell you what, let's add in a bit of, let's add in jumping reach there as well, and acceleration. YOLO, why not? That's all 15. The only guy that comes up is this guy in Monaco, and I don't think I trust this. No, he's rubbish everywhere else. If we go match 3. Haller, that could be a shout. Marcos Leonardo for 1 million. I wouldn't mind bringing a Hellerian. Oh, he's on the slow side though, isn't he? And that's the issue when you go to match 3 and it's just the 2 that you're missing a pace. Retegui, Matteo Retegui, is that how you say his name? Nothing special, but he's okay. Be good off the bench, maybe. John Duran needs a huge... Well, I was saying that he's gone to Saudi, so maybe it's not that impressive. But is better than that. There's a whole generation of Aston Villa fans that will never get to use him in his prime. I'm going to add you to the shortlist. Oh, it's our pick. It's our pick. Right, well, let's just get him in, shall we? Let's get that striker in. Get him in. You love to see it. Draft completed. If I press continue now, it's going to wait a little bit. We've done it. We have completed the draft. So, we have got in goal, Trubin and Mendy. We have got 4 centre-backs in Piero. We've got Diamande, Antonio Silva. We have got Alessandro Bornau, Ezra Konsa, and Jerry St. Just. Left wing backs, Grimaldo and Acuna, and right wing backs, Couto and Semedo. I like Camavinga, to be fair, good flexibility. Camavinga was the one pick we didn't make because we missed our timer. We weren't thinking about it. So Camavinga was got given to us, basically. But I think that's a good pick. He's in that midfield alongside Gravenberch and Xhaka and Geertruida, whatever he's called. I'm now starting to think maybe we should have gone for another player who can play there. It'll be Jerry can play if we need to. It'll be okay. It'll be okay, Tom. Let's not panic too much. And then in the attack, we have got Elise, Aspas, Simmons, and Eze as our attacking midfielders. We've got Calvert-Lewin and Schick up top with Aspas there. Or we said Aspas, didn't we? Retugui is there too. And yeah. It looks good to me. I think we've got a good team. I'm just waiting for everyone to press continue. Yeah, random to Camavinga. We got there. So saving the game, Brill. Excellent. Let's just chat to everyone else, shall we?
Does that seem like borderline impossible? But we've managed to do that. So
Well, this
It
is
sounds
week
like a
one of
lot of
many.
talk that implies
Zims,
no
we're waiting on
prize.
you. Zims, thank you.
Oh my word!
Yes!
We actually did it.
We did it!
And it's not broken.
It worked!
My word.
And there's actually 38 games scheduled.
Oh my
This is
word.
unbelievable. All
Should we
right,
play it
it
all
is
now?
saved. It is saved. That is all that we were scheduled to do today. So thank you guys very much. We'll keep your eyes on the Discord for the next date because all of you guys gave me feedback for when you were free next week, and I think we have a time. So thank you guys. This worked wonderfully. We even got Kev to bed on time.
That's actually true.
always
That's the biggest
everybody's
shock of
goal.
all.
Yeah, I can't believe it's only taken 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 20-person, 25-player draft.
Should we do
2.5 hours in the first 20 minutes was reloading the thing. So.
I feel like the showdown took longer sometimes.
Well,
30
everybody's
second
always said that I'm the model of timeliness and efficiency, and so I just feel like
Facts.
Yeah,
fact.
I take it all back.
So when are we doing this for real?
Next week. Next week is first week. So for everybody that's listening on any of the streams, next week, time is being set right now because it was originally going to be on Fridays, but the FIFA guys can't do it on Fridays. So it'll be next week. I have a tentative time in mind because we've already gotten feedback from everybody about when they are free. But we're going to sit down and go over every squad on my stream. Other than that, we are done for today. You can leave the thing. It's all saved.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for
Bye,
hosting,
guys.
mate.
Thanks for sorting, Izzy.
Absolutely. See you guys.
Right, before we leave... I'm muted, good. Before we leave, let's just talk through this team a little bit. And I can show you... Can I show you? You can't import tactics here. Okay, let's just go to create our own style. It was this kind of thing that I was kind of thinking of here. So, I can't remember the roles exactly. You know, it'd be like ball-playing defenders, everyone won't it? Ball-playing defender. Ball-playing defender. Probably a DM. We could go ball winner. We could go cylinder. We don't know what we're going to go for just there yet. But, I mean, this is saying Mendy's better than Trubin. We'll go with Trubin to start off with. As a left-footed centre-back, we want... This is interesting how it's ranking players here, isn't it? I mean, all 3-star. Who did we pick first? Where's Piero? Oh, there he is. Who's apparently 2.5-star. I think he looked pretty good, Piero. Usman in the middle, and probably Antonio Silva as well. I thought Piero looked pretty good as a ball-playing centre-back. Oh, yeah. Again, it'll probably be sweeper keeper. I haven't got the actual tactic to hand right now. It's saved. So these aren't the roles exactly. But it'd be... I'm thinking this sort of general shape here. With... Maybe we go for more... Yeah, like... I mean, again... These probably aren't the roles that we're using, but this is the kind of the players that we're thinking of here. Of like an Elise, a Simmons, and probably a Dominic Calvert-Lewin at top sort of thing. Oh, right wing back. Yankuto. Okay, now let's pick him. So that's the sort of thing I was kind of thinking in my head as we were going through all of this and drafting it. But we've got options, obviously. Because obviously Elise can play on the right wing. We picked up as well, didn't we? João Mario. Oh, how can I forget about Eze as well? How are we going to fit all these players into the team? Because Eze is also very good through the middle. So it's not bad. Just won the treble with a very similar tactic. Now, yeah. Sweeper keeper, wide centre back. I don't really use wide centre backs too much. Ball winners, Vellante. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's this is what was in my head of what we're thinking of, but we can play with I mean, we can just show you, can't we? We have the okay. I am pressing. Can I create a new tactic and nothing's happening? So maybe I can't show you. But yeah, the whole point is we are versatile. We've got very good players. We haven't got I'll be honest, we have not got a superstar at all in the slightest. I know other people do. If there's a way to like sort of see like a pre-season preview. No, there's not, is there? Now, interestingly, oh no, it is in alphabetical order. I was like, it's not alphabetical order. It is. And we're Lincoln Athletics, so we're a bit higher up, aren't we? I was hoping it would show us like a pre-season preview or this kind of thing. And unfortunately, it's not, because draft mode is a little strange, isn't it? I mean, I would sit through and go through all of this, but so Big Robbo went big early, didn't he? I say that. What's he spent his money on? Kim Min Jae is expensive.
You just made the best decision of your life.
He's not spent much money at the back. He got Rodrigo, who would have been expensive. So he went for, okay, he's gone Rodrigo, Lewandowski, Alvarez is probably expensive. He's got a few expensive players in there, but it's not as balanced as ours. Ours is so much more balanced and better than Big Robbo's. You can tell he's not experienced here. Who did Zealand end up picking as well? Pickford and Chevalier, really good keepers there. He got Dumfries and Alphonso Davies. That's a very good pick. Schlotterbeck's Z has put some thought into this. Interestingly, he has put some thought into this. Although only one striker. No, he got two actually there, but oh no, Orsic, Dembele. Okay. Check RDF. Oh, RDF, of course. RDF was not here. He was the one person tonight who was not here. So, RDF's team has been picked completely by the AI. I think that's what I remember. And it's actually... How has he picked the best team out of everyone? Mamardashvili. Scalvini. I mean, Balde's not great in 24 to start off with, but Balde's good. Gay. Dest. Colwill. Cambiasso. Trippier's good in there. Rodri. Okay, it goes downhill a little bit in the midfield. Mbappe, obviously. Vitor Roque, Evan Ferg. Oh, Vitor Roque's not great at the start, to be fair. The AI's picked actually quite a decent team here, I think. That's not bad. That's not. So Kev went first, didn't he? Did he pick Haaland to start off with? Yeah, he got Haaland. Gonzalo Ramos is good. I don't think the midfield is... The midfield are very good players. But we have to think, this is going back to the start of FM24, and everything's different, isn't it? So Henderson's probably better at the start of FM24 than he is now. Whereas someone like Cole Palmer is underrated in FM24. It's not a bad backline as well. Show your team. We did go through the team previously. This is the kind of thing we are thinking of right now. I'll get the bench down here for you to look at as well. So, you know, we could swap Calvert-Lewin for Patrick Schick. You know, Elise could swap with Eze or Aspas. Ryan Gravenberch can come to the midfield. Acuna could go on the wing. Timber's there as well. Buongiorno, Concert. I mean, I actually think we've got a really well-balanced team. Personally. I'm pretty happy with what we've done here. I'm really happy. I think we've got a really, really solid... Again, well, this isn't the finished tactic with all the roles and stuff like that, but this kind of shape is what I was thinking. But if I press quick pick, if we just... What does the game think I should be quick picking to here? Calvert-Lewin, Simmons, Eze. Oh, they say Grimaldo, Couto. It's actually... They've gone for different centre-backs than I would go for, but it's pretty decent. And I think across the season, because we've got to play 38 games here, obviously, I don't think this is the fixture list. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if we're playing in draft mode or someone's going to make a database to play it in the full fat version of the game and we go network game. I don't know. This could be our fixtures. I don't know. We'll work it out at some point. I really don't know. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in this evening for the last 2.5 hours or so. It's been a lot of fun to have you here with me. Thank you ever so much for helping me out on this very sweaty evening. I cannot wait to get some windows open in this room. So all these matches are going to be played over the next 3 weeks. Now, I was under the impression that it was all Fridays, but it seems like it's not going to necessarily be Fridays because there's some guys who play FIFA and they have their, is it Ultimate Team Championships or whatever it's called, Foot Champs, on Fridays. So I think it's a bit different. I don't know. I'm going to stream it on YouTube, so just keep checking the live tab. I'll put some messages on the community tab as well, so you guys can see when they go up and things like that. So just keep an eye on it, but I'll try and keep you guys in the loop of when it's going to be. So thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in this evening, and hopefully see you next week for another one of these. Until next time, lots of love. Goodbye. Where's the microphone to mute it? There it is.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you drop a follow to make sure you don't miss any other streams going forward. And if you want more of me, there's a YouTube channel as well. Check that one out on YouTube, TomFM.